Welcome to Color Entertainment, where we'll be discussing sports, entertainment, and social issues affecting Jamaica. We think people want to know most of the time. Sometimes we have some news that the major media places doesn't bring, and we have sources that give us news like that, and we think people want to hear about it. So that's what we will provide here at Color Entertainment. Please like, subscribe, and share. So first up today, we're going to talk about a very popular cricketer and a very popular selector. More than likely, for most of the people on social media, they will know that we're talking about Footahype and Marlon Samuels. So I have nothing against Marlon Samuels and I have nothing against Footahype. I am here to do what a journalist would do, just split justice between two and see what's coming out of it. So basically, Marlon Samuels thought Footahype disrespect him by calling him a cricketer boy in numerous of Instagram live videos. Footahype is known to go live on his Instagram. So Marlon Samuels' name was mentioned for various reasons. Remember, he and Miss Diva had a little conflict, so it is a spill off from that. So Marlon Samuel, Footahype went in to something calling him cricketer boy and whatsoever. Marlon Samuels did not like the mode that for an international cricketer for 18 years, Marlon Samuels has been on the cricketing scene since he was 19, back in the year 2000, and is still playing cricket and is a well-established cricketer, one of Jamaican's best talent still right now. And Footahype would have known that as a big man himself. So Marlon Samuels feel disrespected that Footahype keep on calling him cricketer boy and all of that. So Marlon Samuels did no more than reply on his Instagram, and then the very next day made a song titled Spoonhead. So Marlon Samuels has been doing music for about 2 months, two months and a half, going to 3 months now. So Marlon Samuels think as a DJ. So, you know, in my mind, most would have took music serious in order to not just dealt with the issue on social media, but then put pen to paper and come out with it in a song. That's a mentality of an artist. So that's what I see when I hear the song the very next day. Footahype went and rant on his social media platform about the situation, calling names, both of them calling names and all of that. But what was surprising to me is that Footahype keep throwing shade at Marlon Samuels and he's not answering him back in a song. And he's more of an entertainer, an established entertainer than Marlon Samuels is. Marlon Samuels is very young to the game in terms of being an artist. His artist name is Icon and all of that. So it was very surprising to see Footahype today still showing shade at Marlon Samuels when Marlon Samuels have done 2 songs about him, and they were very direct. He let him know that it was for him. So Footahype coming showing shades on his live on his social media platform is really low. It's really low because Footahype then go lower by trying to use an ex-famous cricketer who it is said do not have a good relationship with Marlon Samuels. He's trying to use that cricketer to say that Marlon Samuel does nothing over him, Footahype. That doesn't make sense. Footahype is using Chris Gayle assets, Chris Gayle vanity, Chris Gayle whatever Chris Gayle has, his house, his cars, Marlon Samuels is using the Footahype is using Chris Gale's assets and whatever and his richness to say Chris Gale is richer than Marlon Samuels, so Marlon Samuels should not talk to him. What I found about it was Footahype did not need to go down the richness or who is richer lane. Whether Chris Gale want to be richer than Marlon Samuels or who want to be richer than Marlon Samuels or who Marlon Samuels want to be richer than. Marlon Samuels did not mention that in no song none of the two songs that he sing. It was Footahype self-consciousness, like regular people consciousness. Just because they know somebody has more money than them, they think that person is hyping on them, when it wasn't that way. Because if Marlon Samuels was hyping on Footahype, he didn't need to do a song. He could have went on Instagram and slaughter him and name out that Footahype need to do this or whatever. He didn't do that. So then I see that this is not about tracing. Marlon Samuels does not want to trace with Footahype, but Footahype seems more like he's not a DJ again. He wants to just trace because he's throwing shades daily using, and the shades that he's throwing is followers and who you would say is Footahype loyal followers and fans, and his live do not like it because they realize that using Chris Gale and what Chris Gale have to say Marlon Samuels is nobody is really a low blow, because you're using an ex-man, and yet if he put it in a song, it would not be so bad. Had he construct some lyrics with it and put it in a song, it would not be so bad. But he comes every day trying to use Chris Gale to say Marlon Samuels is nobody. Footahype need to stop that now. That is not going, that is not the road we want it to go. We want a clash. Or not we. Marlon Samuels wanted a clash. You said, you were the one that said you like clashes. And this very day you were the one that said you like clashes. You said you like to see clashes. And you said when you're at, that's how people want to always have a clash with you. So okay, Massacre was at, you wanted your artist to get a clash with Massacre. Massacre did not pay it any mind. Now a man want to clash you. Show your class. Either you're going to make someone write some song for you, or you're going to write some song. But it shouldn't be that you're trying to use Chris Gale and what Chris Gale have to disrespect Marlon Samuels and your life. And you do it daily. That doesn't make no sense. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't make no sense. And it's just the typical mentality of somebody who does not value themselves, or they feel undermined by somebody who is richer than them. Mind you, you have people that has nothing and they don't feel as if because they have nothing, the person richer than them in terms of wealth, in terms of having money, is better than them. But Footahype seems to fall in that category. To throw a little spice in it, it's the same thing Miss Diva, Curvy Diva, said that's why she don't date guys. She said she would love to date guys that we would say do not have wealth as not as wealthy as her, but she do not do it again because the mere fact that you say something to them, they feel offended because they know she's wealthier than them. They feel offended, and the first thing they want to utter out their mouth is because she's wealthier than them, that's why she talked to them in that manner. That's just how people is. They believe that sometimes what you say is because of your status, either because you are this family of this person, or you're wealthier than them, or whatever. But what we're calling for is Footahype to stop come on social media and try to show shade at Marlon Samuels. But I would feel okay if he comes and talk about his progress in eating and eating healthy and all of that. That's going on good for him. So that's a better topic to talk on than to come on and try to criticize a man or using an ex-man. That's a very low thing. That's what most of females do, with no disrespect to females. But that's what most of female does. Like two person talk, and then the next person and them did talk, and then because them and the next person never talk, them start tell you what the other person did say. When really him not say what Chris Gayle say not about Marlon Samuels, but him trying to use that for say, because him knows that Chris Gayle and Marlon Samuels allegedly have a beef between the two of them. Him trying to use that for say Chris Gayle is richer than Marlon Samuels, so Marlon Samuels cannot talk to him Footahype. That doesn't make no sense, my friend. You need to stop throwing shade if you're not going to answer in a song. Because if you had answered in a song and used the lyrics, I don't think I would be critical of you trying to use Chris Gayle. But the fact that you come in and throwing shade every day and telling lies that you're going to be at the party and you're throwing up picture that you're in Jamaica, you know you're not in Jamaica, it's just a low blow. You're trying to use shades on your Instagram to answer a man, and then you say you're not paying him no mind, but yet still you're showing shades every day. You cannot say you're not going to reply to a man with a song, but yet still you're showing shades every day. Do not show no shade, do not answer in no song. That would be better, but you can't be showing shades on Instagram every day, but yet still you're not answering in a song. And then you say, oh, this person bad mind you, and that you have haters and you don't know why they hate you. Because you're making yourself a fool. You come in on Instagram and you come on your page and you're talking about the man, but you're not answering him. That doesn't make no sense. Do not talk about somebody if you're not going to answer them. Because if an artist come a morning and this you, and you're going to come on Instagram to try, you need to go back in a one song and this the artist. Do not try to come and trace that. You leave that to some females who want to. Females must do those things, social media bullying, and stay behind and talk with them want to. Female vent them with it. You venting like that, it not making no sense, because you're an entertainer and you call this man a cricketer and you say this man has shown that he's worthy for a clash with two songs. One titled Spoonhead, one titled Spoonhead, one titled Internet Talk. So, come man, come Foota, come make us proud. Make a song or don't talk about it. Make us proud in either way. Don't talk about the man and trying to use the next man to throw shade at him, telling us everything about Chris Gayle and Chris Gayle care and why other people can't have it. Remember, you are other people too. So, you're not making sense when I do that. Just leave off of the topic if you're not going to address it in a song. That's all I'm saying. Please like, subscribe, and share. And please leave your comments below and tell me what you think. If you think Footahype should leave it alone, totally, or should he answer in a song? Please let us know and we will communicate. You will definitely hear back from me under the comment section.